What's going on, guys? This is Kobe with Sample Source, back with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the importance of branding, how you can leverage branding so the artists view you more as a professional and will pay you as a producer, as well as show you real life examples of how you can apply different brands to your business and leverage that in your favor. So let's get into the video.
I appreciate all the support. If you guys would like and comment and subscribe to the channel, then we'll get into the video.
So before I get into today's video, I want to tell you guys that I have a brand new free framework for how to sell custom beats and kind of the mind state behind that, so that you can see the philosophy of why I sell custom beats, why the business model makes sense for you, and if you really want to apply it. So you can download that for free. It's a link in the description, so make sure you go and get that. So I'm gonna jump into my computer and show you a few different brands and how you can apply these to your business. So I'm gonna cover 3 different brands that are outside my business, and then I'm gonna show you my business as well. So we're gonna jump onto my computer and I'm gonna jump right into this.
Let's jump into it. So the first brand that I'm going to look at is Dylan's. So Dylan Graham, he's been a top producer on BeatStars for a while now. He puts out amazing sample packs, and he is now in placement mode, so he's an industry producer pretty much now, who also is a sample creator. So let's look at some of his earlier stuff, because he didn't used to just post what he's working on with other bigger artists. He used to have, some things like this, professional photography to boost his brand, as well as these beat breakdowns, where he plays piano over his beats. And I believe that he was running ads to get followers into his business, back when he was doing this in maybe like 2017, something like that. But yeah, this is when I first started following him. This was what he was posting. He wasn't really into getting placements, even though he was getting placements. And you can see how clean this is. It's done with a professional camera. It looks really crisp, really clean, and it's getting really good engagement. So this was great for him building up his brand, which is a personal brand. It's a personal brand, but it's also incredibly professional looking. So I want to stress that. And that's not needed for everybody, but this was working really well for him. When he started pivoting to getting placements, this is Young M.A., this is Dave East, he started posting what he was working on with other artists. And of course, everybody would want to do that, but the reason behind it is that it gives you clout. So you associate with a bigger name than your own, and then people hear that name, they associate it with you, and now in their eyes, you are now at a higher level. So that's what he's doing. He also puts out these sample packs. This one right here, you can see it has 7,000 likes, and that's coming from some of his own followers, as well as him promoting these through ads. He's big into running ads. He's big into email lists. So that's how don't be fooled and think that this is all he's doing. But yeah, he has placements with Summer Walker, and he's also produced the biggest R&B record. I don't know about this year, but it went platinum off a single. So, and putting out these sample packs. So that's his brand. Producers, when they see all that cloud is gonna drive them to his sample store, and they're going to purchase sample packs. Okay, so let's move on to the next brand. This is Adelante. He is an educator. So basically, he's doing video content now. So these are working out really well for him. But if you go earlier on, I think he's more well known for these kind of content pieces where he grabs Jay-Z or another rapper and puts them onto this, and has a title that kind of baits you into clicking on it. And then you're going to go through here and you're going to see his branding on here. That's something you definitely, in the series, IG Gems. And he's basically giving you a piece of the content. And it's really helpful, these little gems of how to get on playlist and stuff like that. He's plugging some MidHub on here, and so artists are gonna be like, okay, this is super dope, I definitely need to jump on this. So and they're gonna go and share it to their story, and somebody else is gonna see it, and they're gonna go and follow him, and then they're gonna go to his link tree and they're gonna purchase beats. So that's how he's driving traffic. So just know that everybody is doing this content for the purpose of driving traffic. They're not just trying to be famous. They're not just trying to get likes. They're trying to drive traffic to their stores, to their sites, to sell sample packs or beats or whatever it is they're selling. And I'll put a side note that you might not want to do a personal educational brand if you're just starting out. That's going to be incredibly difficult to start. So let's move on to Amito Beats. He's an amazing producer. And he has a lot of followers. He's been doing this for a long time, since he was in high school, and he's really been putting himself out there. So he already had a follower base, but now he's doing these reels, and they're getting an insane amount of engagement. Like, you come down and see 60,000 views, 85,000 views, 5,000 likes. Like, that's so crazy. 157,000 views and 7,000 likes. So many producers, so many artists are finding him and being like, I definitely need this beat. I'm going to go to the link in his bio and buy it. And he's making over 6 figures doing this. He's been doing it for a long time, making 6 figures. And reels are really working in his benefit. So I really like this format. It's not personal. It's just showing the screen. No brand, really. He's just saying how I made this new beat. This is what I added to the beat, showing the beat off, no talking. He is doing some external video editing and putting the different parts of the beat into there. So that does take some work, but it's obviously paying off for him. And I would advise this strategy, especially with the way the algorithm's changing. Okay, so last brand I'm going to look at is my own. So my brand is definitely not nearly as special as it used to be. If you go back and look, like I was putting a lot of editing into it, like doing professional photography, and doing a lot of editing in Canva. You can see, like, I'm doing a lot of editing there. And then I kind of stopped doing that and kind of did a simpler approach so that I wasn't spending so much time on content, because that's not where most of my sales come from. Most of my sales are coming from advertisements. Now it was coming from messaging, but now I've laid off the messaging and I've doubled down on doing custom production. So you can see it's not getting too much engagement, but this is kind of educational, motivational, whatever you want to call it. And there's also, other than the tweets, there's me presenting my personal brand on guitar. So it's got like, some text there, me playing guitar. So it's a personal brand of me presenting my beats through me playing guitar over my beats and showing all of my ideas. So this is working pretty good for retaining clients, as well as bringing people into my business, especially when you go to Reels. You can see 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. This one got 10K. So, and 6,500, and this actually sold a custom beat, and I didn't even use any tags. So it's exposing my brand to a cold audience that doesn't know me. And then I put this under here. They know I'm working with 10 artists a month. They can get free mixing and mastering on working one-on-one. So they DM me and I make money. So I would definitely advise using Reels. I think that's a no-brainer. And if you go to the link tree, you can see I only have 2 options here. They can either go to my beat store, check out my beats. Some people will buy, not very many. Or they can get on my email list and get these 3 free beats. And this is what I'm running my advertisement to as well. It's what's driving traffic to a booked call, where I explain how they can get free mixing and mastering by buying a custom beat. And basically I make anywhere from $500 to $1,000 from that. And, I'm working with 10 artists a month. So it's about $5,000 that I'm getting right now. So it's definitely working out for me. And if you want to learn more about that, I offer a 2-part consultation where you can book a Zoom call with me, and I'll show you my screen. I'll show you inside of my advertisement. I'll show you my entire funnel and how you can set that up for yourself. And if you have a solid brand in place, follow the steps in this video first before you even book a call with me, because I'll ask qualifying questions to make sure that you're ready for this, ready for paid advertisements. And then I'll show you how I'm spending, less than $350 a month total with all of my email list and everything to earn over $5,000 a month with just one of my 9 streams of income. So if you want to know more about that, you can book a Zoom call with me. There's a link in the description to book a consultation, then just DM me on Instagram. So so that's all of the brands. Hopefully that's been helpful for you. I'm going to show you another snippet from an interview that's going to help as well with you to kind of get the concept of branding and why it's important for your business and why it helps for artists viewing you more professionally and viewing you in a certain light to where they're going to buy stuff from you. So you've seen 4 different brands and how you can apply those to your businesses. So let's move on to the next part of the video.
So now that you've seen a few different brands, how you can apply it to your business and how I kind of have grabbed a couple of those and applied it as a mixture to my brand, you can see how you can go and find some of your favorite producers and do the exact same process, use that formula, apply it to your business, and start having a more professional brand and getting some of that cold traffic into your business starting today. I want to grab a snippet from one of my earlier interviews and throw it into this video so that you can see what Let's Go Hayes says about it. So he's a producer I interviewed. He sells beats on a daily basis, and he had some really good advice on why branding matters and is critical for your business. So I'm gonna show that to you real quick.
How important do you feel branding is to your business getting clients?
Major. Before I was doing any type of branding, you'll get sales here and there, but I feel like once an artist sees that you're established, you're trustworthy, and you have a legit brand, they don't think twice about spending money with you. It just makes them feel a lot more comfortable knowing that they have someone professional. It definitely helps out a lot. I would strongly suggest if you're not into branding, get yourself into branding. Like it's huge. It will bring you from here to here. Like it's amazing.
So another reason why I think that branding is important is because if you are wanting to get into paid advertisement, maybe organic isn't going as well for you as you would like, and you want to use paid traffic so that you can automate your lead generation and bring potential clients into your business, show them an offer maybe, and use that to scale your business up and make more revenue. I know that's what I'm doing and what I have been doing for the last couple months with one advertisement, and it's been making me thousands of dollars. So paid advertisement definitely works, but a lot of producers may ask the question, am I ready for paid advertisement? And how can I get to that point where it's actually gonna be beneficial for me? The number one thing that I say when producers ask me this question is, what does your brand look like and what kind of organic reach are you getting before you even start using paid advertisements? Because it definitely can be a band-aid and it will not fix all of your problems, especially if you don't have a solid brand, because artists simply won't trust you. So having their trust is critical to allowing you to run a successful advertisement, because if you don't have any sort of brand, the number one reason why artists are gonna pay money and spend money with you and keep coming back and giving you return business is because you have a solid brand in place and you've identified them as your target audience and who you're catering to and serving. A lot of people will go and throw hundreds of dollars directly into the fire, basically, with paid advertisement. I know that I did that, and they also have not solidified that brand, which is incredibly, incredibly important. So make sure you have a solid brand first. Make sure that you have built up your organic reach to as much as you can before you even entertain paid advertisement, and maybe you're even bringing in a few $100s a month from selling beats, and then you can go and reinvest that money into paid advertisement, take some chances, and figure out a formula that works for you. I know this video is about branding, but the advantages of paid advertising are that you can automate your lead generation, you can bring hundreds of artists a month into your business for essentially pennies, as well as give them an offer. Maybe it's to sell beat packs. I know that's what Gabe with Legion Beats and I know Domini do, what they teach. But what I teach producers is how you can use some similar techniques, but use it in a way to sell custom beats. So that's why I have that free framework available, because maybe you're not ready to dive into this business model, but you want to learn more about the philosophy of it and how it would work for you in your specific situation. So make sure you download that. But there's so many advantages to paid ads, so make sure that you don't write it off as something that producers shouldn't do. There's so many thousands of people successfully running advertisements, and you can apply these same principles to producing so that you can scale up your business and be more profitable, because most producers simply are against advertising and they're more for using organic techniques. Even if it's not working, they're still going to keep pushing that strategy rather than adopting and pivoting their business to be more successful. I hope this video has helped you in perceiving how branding can be more effective for helping you to sell beats online. And I hope this has been beneficial to you in some way, shape, or form. So please subscribe to the channel. Please like this video. It definitely helps me out, it helps the algorithm. And comment below, that would mean a lot to me. So if you guys wanna learn how I use paid advertisements, branding, and basic psychology to sell thousands of dollars worth of beats every single month, and you wanna learn more about the custom beats model, then you can actually book 2 consultations with me, and I'll show you everything with paid advertisements. I'll show you how my funnel is set up and how I basically do it without using expensive landing page platforms. and how I keep my budget at under $300 a month to earn me over $5,000 a month with custom beats. So if that's interesting to you and you have a solid brand in place and you're ready to use paid advertisement, then you can book 2 consultations with me. There's a link below in the description. And once you do that, make sure that you go over to my Instagram. I'll put it up here on the screen. And that way you can just send me a DM and we can set up a time to jump on Zoom. I can share my screen and I can show you exactly everything that I'm doing to sell custom beats. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure you go to the link in the description and grab the consultation, and I look forward to talking with you. But that's all for me today. I appreciate you guys sticking to the end. If you have, definitely like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'll be putting out more videos very soon, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
If you want a one-on-one consultation with me, then check out the link below to set that up. And if you want to learn how I make a living selling beats online, then check out my beat selling guide below.